Well, greetings. Okay, all right, I'm going to do quick channeling. This one was requested, and I'll start doing more requests here and there. I do read those occasionally, so those channeled messages that you can submit through the site, we'll do get to those. Those are very good. Those are very, those are great questions. So anyway, basically your channel messages, basically just information that can help out everyone. I just want individually. So, okay, blessings, much love. And anyway, here we go. Greetings. This is Michael, much love, humans, and your time here is much needed and wanted. Our call here was to speak of your other side. One moment. They dated the other side of how it operates, how it is. Obviously, everything is perfect. It is, yes, like you are on drugs, yes. But much more than that, though, where all knowledge is known. And in that knowledge, all knowledge can be a curse also. Because you don't really experience anything. Yes, you can experience everything, but not have any negative consequences of any. That's where your world comes in and others like it. To take that knowledge that you learn on the other side to incarnate into a world like this, where there is very little positivity. There's more negative than positive. The great test, the bowl of tests, that does not come out right, but one moment. As you come into this incarnation, you leave your higher self behind. You are always connected to your higher self. But do you know that when you enter this world? No. If you always knew you can connect to heaven without religion telling you what to do, your world would be very different right now. Because many of you would understand your guides, your purpose. But that is the idea now, isn't it? Mystery. That's what makes this world so intriguing. Mystery. I'm here to tell you about the other side. But actually, I'm telling you more about this world. Because the other side is basically as you want it to be. It is everything that you want. You can eat or not eat. You can be in whatever shape you want to be in. You can look wherever you want to look like and be anywhere you want to be. In this world, most of that is removed. As many do have no ego on the other side, enter in this incarnation and learn of ego and learn of its positives and great amount of negativity. That ego also takes the soul into another direction. Understand, you do have a soul chart, but you can change that also, as many do. There are some parts of it that cannot be changed. But as for your mental direction, as for your mentality, that is up to you. Way you want to look at the world, positive or negative, ego or no ego, a positive ego or a negative ego, it is all up to you. That's what makes this world so intriguing. That some So many of you are so different in this reality than your other side. You're polar opposites. You're another person. Many are, how do we word this? One moment. Many are, I understand this one's ill, so I'm still connecting. One moment. As you understand the other side, your true self, possibly more of the positivity will come into your environment. As you understand that many take many little problems and make them big problems on your reality. Do you see that? You take no problems and turn it into a problem, as many do on your planet. On the other side, do not do this, but in this world, there's so much stress, mind control, yes, but the human still makes it difficult. Yes, you might have manipulations, but still the human makes it more difficult than it has to be. It makes it harder to get out of those difficulties because of the mind. Because of fear, because of ego, because of many things. As the soul mind gets trapped into a cycle of nowhereness. As many end up, not all, but a good amount. Wars that don't need to be fought, anger over politicians. Unfortunately, many are showing much more anger that's need to be shown for an individual that's new in office, as many are showing more darkness than the one that's in office, unfortunately. But that is their choice, as they are still learning, but they are exploring their darkness also. Those that are causing these riots are exploring their darkness. They're exploring their anger. You don't have that on the other side. You come to this world to bring it in. This is why you have your police, but also they aren't always, yes, it is a mess on this planet, yes. But you're testing and exploring your negativity here, basically. And so dwell on it for a little bit longer than they need to, as your society is baked within negativity at this time. And clearing that out is up to you. Many are not clearing that out. Many are still exploring it, even those in your spiritual communities are still exploring negativity in a different way. As a spiritual person with negativity, even saying they do not have it yet, they still act upon it with ego and arrogance. Does that make sense to you? As you go down this voyage on this planet, you learn more about yourself. As many are not, many have many more incarnations on the roster on this planet. They might not feel like it now, but once they leave, they say, I did not learn those things. I need to go back. You'd be surprised. Those that have made sure they're never going to come back here, most likely. But not everyone does that. Not everyone believes in those type of things, how do they? One moment. The Prime Creator has a message for you. But as for, before I leave, as for angels and wings, that is up to you how you want to perceive us. Many of us do not have wings. There's no need for it. But many of your belief systems, many of you have seen us with wings, yes, in the past. And many of you have seen your alien friends with wings also. But we can't have wings, though, of course. And sometimes that's better for you to see to know that we are there. And see just a regular person there, you don't know who that is. Yes, even in the past, wings were needed at times, yes. So we can be easily identified. At this time, seeing us is high possible. As you think your world is in darkness now, it was very much more in your past. We've come a long way. Where we felt it was more inadequate to show up with wings. In these times, anything is possible. Your Prime Creator has a message for you. Much love to you. And heal my loved ones. So much healing is need to be done here. Yes, I said I was going to sleep, but before I do, so much bitterness not released towards others. Releasing bitterness towards others does help one heal. Blessings to you. Greetings, my friends. I'm the Prime Creator. Much love. Love that sports fever. One moment. As you enter into this world, you forget the other side. Children sometimes remember, but not always. The other side, yes, is a peaceful place, but not always. As many of us do get frustrated by your humans as so many are going in the wrong directions. That does cause frustration. Not the kind that you have. Yours is dwelling, ours is not so much. But those on the other side do get frustrated. They do have much to learn of your human. Guides have much to learn of your human. Man guides have had many lifetimes to learn how to be a guide, as many of you are learning that right now. In a world of great difficulty, many of you will be guides if you have not been one already. And that brings a great frustration. Definitely. I feel your vibration already. But also, it's a different kind of grief. The frustration that you cannot help this one that you are guiding go into the right direction, as they must go into the wrong direction. And you must watch that, and it is very difficult to be in those situations. And many do not want to be guides after that. So, let you know why so many come here. Some do. Those in great darkness normally are not spirit guides anytime soon. Those of your spiritual communities are most likely going into your spirit guide direction. Not all, but a good amount. If not on this world, others. This one's a little bit, yes, I believe you understand. But those of, how do I word this? Those of kindness that do not do any negativity towards others, just live their life in the shadow of the knowledge, do not know of the knowledge, usually become spirit guides also. But those are great negativity, depending. It all depends. It all depends on their direction. Usually ones that do violence onto others are not guides, but they do assist humanity depending, or they have several incarnations to clear out that violence. They have lifetimes with no violence. Then they become guides. It all depends on the individual. It's a case-by-case situation there. But for many of you will be guides. And your earth people who do not believe in guides at all, well, we love you no matter what. As their time will come to understand, generation by generation, depending on the individual. But your other side is, yes, how do I word this? It is paradise with no limits. And your world is the opposite of our other side. But yes, there's many buildings on the other side that are similar to yours. There is a World Trade Center on the other side, much more perfect, as those that still feel very close to it. So many of your structures have been removed from your dimension have been added to the other side for certain souls that wish to be around it and still experience those experiences and learn from those experiences also. So as you create, you take it over there also. Yes, I point over there, but it's right here. It's everywhere. And as you fully become aware, right now, many are not fully ready for it because it's part of your test of not knowing. As you allow these shackles of your third dimension removed, your fourth dimension will come through slowly. Some of you are already feeling the vibrations of fourth dimension as a peacefulness towards others, no matter what their point of view is. That's very helpful, because many in your world still have problems with certain individuals and have a great amount of negativity against each other, as you can see. The more love and acceptance you have for each other, the faster your world will ascend. This love and acceptance for everyone, no matter the point of view. Even if you don't care for one's point of view, you still have a positive energy towards them. That's saying a lot. Doesn't mean your aliens all get along. Even those on the other side do not always get along. But they still respect everyone, each other. Respect for each other on your planet's a different story now, isn't it? It does not have that. For certain ones, yes. As many of you are learning, what is my life's lesson is respect for each other. So some are wondering, what is my purpose here? Respect for each other. That's one of them, at least. Some have a problem learning that one, don't they? Love for oneself and love for others. These protests that are happening, if you had love for yourself and love for others, would you protest others? Would you protest each other, harm each other? No. There would be no harming anyone. Even if you disagree with each other, you'll still have a lovely discussion of your disagreements. You didn't even try to make compromise. That's very difficult on your planet at this time, as you're learning that at this moment. Hard lessons, isn't it? Because some don't want to see another one's point of view. As some of your celebrities are, your comedy, some of it has great darkness and great insult, where it's not always doing one favors. Yes, it might be a joke, but an insulting joke isn't always. There's different types of jokes. There's jokes that can humor, there's others that are insulting. Lack of respect of others, which is actually a very reptilian way of doing things. They have some of those of that type of humor, a negative reptilian energy there. So if they're wondering where they're channeling, it is that. Some Syrian, mostly reptilian. But respecting each other is humanity's goal. This will bring in your ascension much quicker. So blessings to you all. Much love, everyone.